Well, Brian Walshe may have lied to police, but his ankle monitor couldn't. That monitor tracking him to the store, as Kelly told us, where he was seen on camera buying those cleaning supplies. So as the search for his wife, Anna, continues, we're joined now by former NYPD detective Joseph Giacalone. Joseph, thank you so much for giving us some of your time. Based on everything that we're learning at this point, is this an open and shut case?
Hi, Nichole. No, nothing's an open and shut case. Specifically, I mean, we have the blood, which is, sounds great and all, but until we decide if it's hers or not through the testing and how much is there too, right? So, I mean, you live in the house, you're going the chance to leave those kind of things behind. So we can't, rush too far into this case, but the police are building their case, right? So we have cell phone records, we have internet records, and we have video surveillance. And we're starting to put those three forensic horsemen together in this case. Now, we need to find Anna, and they're going to probably make a huge concerted effort in the next couple of days for just that reason, because we don't know how long they'll be able to hold him on the charges that they have.
And all the research I'm doing, there are a lot of people, who miss her, a lot of people who love her. Is there a chance she is still alive?
Well, there's always that chance, but when you heard what happened in court today, I mean, you'd have to start thinking of the worst. So the police now are going to probably do some more searches with maybe even cadaver dogs and taking a look at it, even some other new technology like ground penetrating radar looking in and around the property. Generally, the first step to do is when you have a missing persons case is do a complete search of the house again and the grounds that have that it's on. So that would be the next step. They'll probably go back with a warrant and take a look at all that stuff, even if they went over it before, bring in a new fresh set of eyes and some ideas about what you might be looking for.
Well, Joseph, talk to us about, how does this investigation proceed? How will prosecutors proceed if there is no body recovered?
Well, it's not unusual to have what they refer to as a no body case, but I'm sure that the prosecutor is going to want to have, find Anna. The family wants to find Anna. Let's hope that she is found unharmed. But at this stage of the investigation, I think it's important that investigators make this concerted effort to locate her and to see if she's okay. And if she isn't, then we need to make sure that all the proper steps have been taken for a homicide investigation.
Absolutely. Joseph, how do you think his previous criminal history, we know that he still has yet to be sentenced, but how does that impact this investigation?
I don't know if it impacts it too much. I mean, it's not a violent crime that he had committed, right? So it's not that. So when somebody jumps this far from something like that, you have to ask questions if there was something else going on. Remember, we have to just take a look at what the evidence tells us and then follow that and try not to jump to too many conclusions.
Absolutely. All right, Joseph Giacalone, thank you for your insight.
Thanks for having me.
Still to come, less than 2 hours till kickoff in college football. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.